Hey everyone, and how you doing? Thanks for joining us back here on Zack's MRE Review YouTube channel. Today we bring you a pretty special ration here. It came literally across the planet Earth because today's ration we're reviewing an ADF, what's that wire? An Australian Defence Forces 24-hour combat ration. Sent to me, well, I bought it, and then it was subsequently sent to me from a fella right in Australia. So, fella who I got this off of, thank you very much. This particular one is a menu G, and I have two. I have a G and an H. I'm starting out with G, because for those of you who know me, my last name starts with a G. So, with that being the case, there's just a little caution food allergies. There's a little paper in there we'll get to. And that is about all that's on here. There is a date and a lot code, but this one's kind of wore off. The other one I have is from just last year, so I'm going to have to say this one's probably from the same time period. So, and as always, this particular video is a girls video, which also goes with G. So it's myself, Munchkin, as you could partially see in frame here, Miss Taya and Miss Sophia off over here, along with wife Steve over here.
Steve, thanks.
That's right, Steve.
Mama.
You're Steve today.
It's Mama.
So, anyway, it's enough dilly-dallying. Let's cut this sucker open and see what kind of Australian goodness we have to share with the girls, and most particularly Miss Munchkin, who's following over here. So we'll start out with a tin here. This is 140 grams of diced pears and syrup.
Ooh, that sounds good.
There we go.
I loved canned pears.
Got that. I miss Nora. You're the prettiest little baby. We got an adorable little can here of Bega
What the hell?
brand processed cheddar cheese. 56 grams. There we go. We have a bag of milk chocolate M&Ms.
The girls used to call them nummy nummies.
Nummy nummies, yep.
Yummy.
We have Thort's isotonic drink powder, lemon lime. No, girls, you gotta leave everything here until we're tasting them, please. Thank you. We have a 15-gram pouch of non-dairy creamer. We have a bag of noodles, mee goreng. It's like ramen noodles, for those of you who know what ramen noodles are. I've had this particular flavor and they're good. A bit spicy, but I like them. We have our biscuit jam sandwich that the baby is very interested in. We have a biscuit cream cracker. We have natural muesli with fruits and seeds. That's a 90 grammer. Got a bit of an accessory pack here we'll go through later. We have, unfortunately I don't eat mushrooms, but we have creamy mushroom soup.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, the wife loves mushrooms, so. We have instant mashed potatoes. The wife doesn't like the instant taters. I don't have any problem with them, so that's good. We have a prepared foods product in New Zealand. This is bread. Doesn't say white wheat or otherwise, but it's bread. We have, and the cap's, I don't know how the cap managed to come off of this. But we got our sweet condensed milk in the foil tube here. The camera will not focus on.
You're lucky that it didn't explode in the back.
Serious? Oh, seriously.
The top.
There it is.
The top one.
All right. We have Lifesavers Musk.
I've never had that.
I've seen these on other reviews. I don't know what musk flavor is, and we're going to find out today.
What is that?
I'm quite excited about that, to be honest. We have another foil tube here. This particular one is marmalade.
Oh my goodness.
That almost.
I've never tried marmalade and I've always wanted to.
We got a tube here. This is yeast extract, which, as we all know, is Vegemite,
Ew.
which I actually had before on another video, which will probably be posted after this. But I like it. I don't actually mind it at all.
You, somebody who's picky as hell,
Yep,
likes it.
I don't mind it.
Oh.
We have another prepared meal. This one, on the other side, duh, contains milk. This is lamb and tomato sambal. I have literally no idea what that is. I don't care for lamb too much, but the
like
wife
lamb.
does, so that's good news there. To me, it's a little too gamey in flavor.
I think it's amazing.
Here we got a Sustagen hospital formula. Yum. It's chocolate flavor. But basically what this is like over here in the States, it's oh wow, just had a brain fart there. It's the like the dietary shakes you get when you're in the hospital. They give old people too. Like Carnation instant breakfast type stuff. Ensure, that's it. Ensure. It's like Ensure. Have a pack of napkins or tissues, whatever you want to use them as.
It's a shovel.
We got our Australian shovel spoon. This thing is, look at that. Look how thick that is. That thing is solid. Look at that. I like that. I mean, that's definitely going in the collection of saved ones.
That's crazy.
We have our trash / extra contents bag, whatever you want to use it for. It's a Ziploc. We have a whole grain cereal bar with seeds, including chia. These are actually pretty good. Boy, my camera does not want to focus today. There it is. The baby is getting so excited. I love, she's so cute. We got, oh, come on, be raspberry. It's mixed fruit. It's an all fruit bar mixed fruit. I had a raspberry one of these. Absolutely delicious. So mixed fruit is probably good too, but the straight raspberry of this was phenomenal. Okay, we got another main here. This one is chicken and wild rice, so that's probably something good for me right there.
That sounds good.
There's another prepared foods from New Zealand. A little damage to the retort pouch here, but nothing's leaking, so whatever it is, it's minor. Like I said, this thing came literally around the world, so. We got a Jack Link's peppered steak bar.
Those are good.
We have, this thing got hurt.
Yeah.
This
How
thing's
did it
almost
melt it?
liquefied. But this is our 50-gram chocolate ration. We have, and this is one of the cool things with the Rat Pack here, is our matches. Come in a nice little waterproof container. You open them up. And you got a mix of standard matches and stormproof matches. All in a nice waterproof container with the striker surface on the outside of it. We have our chore boy or Brillo pad or whatever you want to call it for cleaning our mess kit. And lastly, we got our like packing / instruction sheet. That's here. It's kind of big here, so I'll try to get a still shot of this. Take a series of still shots, and I'll include it in either the beginning photo montage before you see the video, or I'll put it like in the description or something. So just keep an eye out for that. So, oh, almost forgot. The accessory kit. Then we'll be done. We'll get this opened up. We'll start off with, we got more gummy type stuffs. We got Mentos, pure fresh. Looks like almost like a green tea. Looks like almost like a spearmint, I would call it. I'd guess that would be the flavor. Unfortunately, because you know my feelings on this, we got Tabasco sauce. I like Frank's Red Hot much better. And you got 2 grams, it's a lot of black pepper. We have, well, it's not just regular salt, this salt's fine. 2 grams. Sorry. We have tomato ketchup. So there's a little thinner than like American ketchup, so I'm interested to try that. We got a 3.5 grams of instant coffee.
Daddy,
Looking forward to see what Australian coffee tastes like.
we can't follow.
Oh yeah, it will.
Why were you eating that?
See what? Yeah, that's what they said would happen.
No, the two
Well-
didn't come.
Off on the back, out in the background here, my daughter was chewing like a piece of gum or something, and her one dental cap fell out. Do not pick at your teeth, please, honey.
We're gonna have to call the dentist. Stop.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's an hour drive to her dentist. We got a 2.5 gram tea bag. Another coffee. Another tea. We got some more condiments that are not just condiments, they're fine condiments. Because we got sugar white fine, 7 grams each, 2 pouches. We have just a little number sheet. We have a series of 3 elastic bands. And we have our Fred.
We have one of those already.
Well, I have MREmountain.com Fred. This is a literal, official Australian ADF Fred. It's a spoon. It's a can opener. It's like a P38 American can opener too, for opening those tins that came in this. So I'm happy to finally have my own official Australian Fred.
That's pretty cool.
So with that, that's everything. So obviously I got some sorting to do. I got some water to heat up and some mains to heat up because there's no FRHs with this. So I'm going to boil them on the stove. So stick around and we'll be right back. You got anything to add?
Yeah, your Fred is that you got from the site. It's not as colorful as this. This one is more color.
Yeah,
Like
it has to do with what's in it, like in the in the metal. But anyway, stick around. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, and welcome back. We got breakfast set out here. We're gonna go ahead and see how she goes. So we'll start first with our muesli, because that's gonna take a minute or two here to rehydrate and get ready to eat.
Is that chocolate muesli or no?
Fruits and seeds.
Interesting. Because I know you like the chocolate muesli.
Oh, I love the chocolate. Well, I love the French chocolate muesli. Voyager, I believe, is the brand. It's my favorite muesli of all mueslis. There we go. Go ahead and get some hot water in there.
You have towels upstairs. Go use a hand towel from upstairs. You have towels upstairs.
Try not to overdo it. Definitely gonna leave it at that.
This one also looks like it has pistachios in it.
Yeah.
The last one we did had pistachios in it, remember?
Yeah. Alright, so there we go. I had to set that off to the side over there. Check out our napkins here so I can wipe off my giant spoon. So yeah, these are literal tissues. These are actual tissues. So to give you a look at them. That's what they are. Pretty on the thin side, so. Do that. Now we're all clean and ready to go. Let's see. Next up, we do our beverages.
Not much. Not much.
So we'll start off, get our creamer out of the way there. Coffee. Right now I could use a cup of coffee anyway, so it's our instant coffee. Got my knife.
I'm going to shut the back door.
Open it up. There we go. Nice coarse freeze-dried coffee.
Keep the door shut. Make sure the upstairs.
We got our pouch of sugar here. And the nice thing I like about this too is they give you the standard fixings of the sugar, the powdered non-dairy creamer and everything else. But you also then have the option to use your sweetened condensed milk to thin it out a little bit and make it a bit sweeter too, the way I like it. So. But for now, I'll make it my traditional way here, where I'll just do it this way, and then I'll just add some extra regular cold milk in there to lower the temperature so I don't burn the hell out of my mouth. And as you can hear, we're still joined by baby Nora. She's just off on the side now, because she can't really be in the way when I'm prepping food, especially hot food. She wants to be, though. She really does.
What's that? Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so we got that there. Get my milk in here. Now to appease wife Stephen over here, for our lunch, we'll go ahead and do our caffeinated beverages, but we're going to do it just like straight up black with no creams, no sugars for her. So this way me and her each get a cup of coffee and a tea. That's right, my dear. She just got really mad at something. Oh, you're too cute, sweetheart.
What's the matter?
There we go. Let's give her, see if I burn myself.
Sophia.
A bit hot, still. But not bad. I would definitely add sweetened condensed milk to this to make it my taste. But all in all, not too bad. So move that over there. Get our other cup in here, and we will check out our tea. Bell brand.
What's the matter with you? What's wrong?
Disgruntled about something. Yeah, right?
What's wrong?
So I want Daddy to finish this video up so we can... I'm shooting this video in the afternoon here. So she's probably getting mad because she wants me to hurry this up and take her over to the local swimming pool. Yeah, see, there we go. So next we're going to go ahead, we'll get our sustagen together. Sustagen.
Dude, what's sustagen?
It's like a chocolate drink.
Yeah, I won't get too excited.
Like sustagen.
No, please do not put that there. Please, honey. Thank you.
Why?
It does not need to be in here right now. Later on, sure, but not now. So this calls for 200 milliliters of water. That's about half of this, but
I would have mixed it with milk instead.
it says water because it's got powdered milk in it. So you don't want to reconstitute powdered milk with milk. That's not. No, honey, I got it. I don't want to make a mess out of this. Probably already going to be kind of messy.
I want to taste.
But yeah, you can taste it, sure. That's why you're here. You're part of that.
You could put your feet down.
She says.
Just be careful.
She doesn't want to put her feet on your black.
Good. She's smart. Little baby over there too. Yesterday got her first taste of the swimming pool, so
Not
she enjoyed it.
that taste. But
What? It's called a taste, honey.
I was eating this when she gets.
She enjoyed it. She had a blast. I carried her in. I put her in her pool floaty, let her float around a little bit. But then unfortunately, up here in the Northeast where we are, it's nice and sunny and really hot, which is great for thunderstorms. So we were only at the pool about an hour, and wouldn't you know it, thunderstorm. So we had to bail out, get the heck out of there, and then they ended up closing the pool for the day anyway.
Can I come?
I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm actually preparing food on a video. Could you please not touch it until I tell you to? Thank you, darling. So that's our sustagen. It, as normal, doesn't mix all the way. That's not a surprise.
It's probably gonna be chunky.
A little bit.
The taste.
But not too bad. It's got a nice light milk chocolate flavor to it. Not overly sweet. Pretty good, actually. As far as like breakfast shake drinks go, it's pretty good.
Chocolate milk.
Well, yeah, it's close to it. Then we decided we're going to go ahead and have a jam sandwich. Also, get our blood sugar nice and high first thing in the morning.
Remember those jam cookies?
So yeah, these are delicious. I love these things.
What's Jam.
So we got a star and a circle, and they're exactly the same.
Stop.
So let her try one, and I'll try one.
Take a bite because I want your sister to try too. I don't know what's taking her so long washing her hands.
Like shortbread with a raspberry strawberry jam in it. Strawberry jam. Delicious. These are really good.
I will say what this is.
I didn't try these the last time.
They're pretty good. All right.
They actually sell cookies like
Exactly. Yeah, they do around here. I forget the exact name of them, but I know I could picture the package you're talking about.
I know it's taking so long.
Next up, we got our cereal bar. Check that out. There we go. What she looks like. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, munchkin. What's that?
Remember that
Cereal
one?
bar.
We had
Pretty
that
good.
one. We had that in the last one.
A similar one. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind it. So I'm not going to complain. Next up, we got our mixed fruit, all fruit bar. What do you think of it, honey?
Yummy.
Yep, there you go. We got a yummy off the side here. Baby Munchkin over here is getting mad because she can't get at the food.
Oh,
She's too little to eat any yet.
Yeah, that's part of the reason you hear her yelling off camera here because she was like, let me at it.
What's that?
It's an all fruit bar. It smells good.
Oh, is it?
Oh, just like the raspberry one. That's delicious. Take a bite. Oh man, it's a candy. Oh, so sweet.
Yummy, yummy.
It's like a gummy snack. It's so sweet it almost makes your cheeks pucker. Oh, I love those. And then lastly, well, now almost lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my mouth on this tea. Smells just like Lipton. Ooh. Yep, tastes just like Lipton. Not bad. I'm not a big tea drinker, but it's good. It's plenty fine to my taste. And then now, lastly, we have here. No, you can't eat all that. She's trying to eat the whole thing. Try a little bit of our muesli here.
Try a cookie. It's really good.
Sophia,
How is it?
pretty good.
Ah.
No, the muesli's pretty good.
And then you got.
I can't complain.
I'll just.
That's great. I said not to touch it. And you throw it on the floor.
I it on my hand.
Well, then she doesn't need to taste it.
Oh,
Here, you want to try to taste some of the muesli, Soph? I don't think it's bad. Huh?
I didn't like it either. No, I don't
No?
like it.
Tiny, you want to try a bite? Alright, I'm the only one here that thinks it's not bad. Everyone else has spit it out or in some other way got rid of it. So, I don't know. As the adult here, I don't think it's too bad. And lastly, we'll take
I am an adult and I don't like it.
According to the U.S. Census, you're not an adult. You want to try some?
Shut up.
Yeah, you got some? And I'm going to open up these
Karen.
Mentos. I don't need to see the manager.
Dad, do you want me to finish it or do you want? Dad, do you want some of this?
And
Take a bite of the fruit bar. That's so busy.
yeah, that thing's delicious, honey.
You'll really like it. It's
It's
like
a
candy.
spearmint Mentos.
Tay likes.
Taya likes the muesli like you.
Yeah? Good. Well, here, Tiny, try that so we can get it on camera. Try that.
Did you eat all of this?
No, here, Tiny, take a bite. That thing's delicious.
You'll
Here,
like that.
and there's a spearmint Mentos. Just like spearmint Mentos. Nothing
Dad,
fancy.
we have the end.
What do you think, Tiny?
I can't open it.
Delicious, isn't it? There you go. She likes that all fruit bar too. That's like my favorite thing so far with the Australian rations are those all fruit bars. They are delicious.
My favorite are the biscuits and the
Yeah,
jelly
you'll see those
jam
coming up.
The jam sandwiches that we just
Yeah,
had.
you'll see the biscuits coming up, the crackers. So that goes ahead and does
They
it
don't
for
want any-
for our breakfast. We're gonna go ahead and reset, and we'll be back for lunch. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. You're now joining us for the lunch portion of our meal. So, in preparing the drinks here, I didn't put any additives into this tea, so I'm just going to reuse this tea for the wife to try rather than waste the other tea bag. And yeah. So we'll start off though. I heated this up on the stove, our main course. The main course for lunch is lamb and tomato sambal. Move that aside quick. I'm going to go ahead and make a black coffee for wifey here to give it a try. So, while we were off camera, I finished up my coffee, and it's actually pretty good.
So you actually called me wife instead of Steven, so am I Steven still or no?
Depends on if you annoy me or not. Sophia, if you want to get a spoon, I'll let you mix this.
No, it's my coffee. I'll mix it.
Never mind.
What?
Get me a spoon,
trying. I'm trying.
It's
Alright, so we got that. Next up, we'll go ahead and we will prepare our creamy mushroom soup.
Thank you, Tiny.
It says add contents of this pack to boiling water. And it makes up to 250 mils. And then you stir it until it is dissolved. So, we'll go ahead and get this open. That's right. It's okay. Tiny, sit down, please, honey.
Take some of them away.
There we go. Now I'm gonna move this off to the side quick here, little out of center frame, so that I can mix this on a level surface. Say about there. No, honey, it's blazing hot.
What is that?
Mushroom soup.
Oh, okay.
Mushroom soup.
So I'm assuming those little things are the mushrooms.
I would have to imagine. A little more.
That looks like better mushroom soup.
Actually smells good. I'll say that. The smell of it is really good.
I'm not gonna try it.
Well, I don't eat mushrooms. So.
I'm going to. I like mushrooms.
I like mushrooms. No, I hate mushrooms. Ugh. I hate mushrooms.
So we got that all. So we got that all nice and mixed up.
Wow, they know how to make a nice bitter coffee.
I told you it's
really good.
I had to use more sugar because of the bitterness on my end. But yeah, it's not bad. Alright, our soup is ready. I'll hand that off to wifey off camera here.
Even though it's bitter, it's still
And
sweet,
then
which is weird.
we'll get our drink here. This is isotonic drink powder, lemon lime flavor. That's 35 grams, and you mix it, dilute to 500 to 600 mils of water. So you get a good amount of drink out of this. So it's pretty enough. There's a notch. Dang it, dropped it.
Wow. Okay. So about this soup.
Oh, there you go. We got a soup review.
It's not very creamy. It looks like it should be, but it's not. But what you see floating around that you would think, be quiet, Sophia. What you see floating around that you would think
Little chunky in the drink mix. Yeah, go ahead.
is actually like
Like a crouton, right?
like a crouton, like a small.
I've seen that before. I forgot about
And
that.
where the mushrooms come in is from its artificial flavor.
Got it.
There's no
Makes sense.
mushrooms in it. It's
500 mils is a whole one of these, by the way.
there's
Keep
no
going.
mushrooms in it that I could detect, but honestly, this is the best
It smells good.
quote unquote mushroom soup I have ever eaten. It's actually really good.
So as you can see, I can't quite go to 500 milliliters in this cup. Let me take 2 seconds here to see if I can find a larger cup. Here we go. Got one here.
Don't that in.
Got my larger
And this
cup here. I'm gonna take it over the trash can here so I don't make a mess.
this soup is packed full of flavor. It's really good.
Boy, this lemon lime drink makes such funny. I don't know. It smells fine, but just got a funny. See, it's got a funny color to it. There we go. I'll let my daughter here mix this one. Tay, you'll get the next one. We got a drink with dinner, so we'll each take a turn. Oh boy, I can never do one of these without making a mess. Right, Munchkin? That's right.
I would say
Now-
you should try this. You'd actually really like it.
Now, yeah, I'll hold off on that for a minute. We'll go ahead. We'll check out our bread. I figured go bread because we got soup, bread and soup. You know, they tend to go together. There's a notch up here. Open her up. It's actually, it actually feels different than the American breads you get, like in a good way.
I think I'm done.
So, break it up there. It actually looks more bread. It's not as dense as the way I'm going to describe it. It's not as dense as American. It's not as like hard, dense, and moist, but you know what? This actually tastes like bread, like fresh bread. It's actually way better. You know, I'll give a little piece here to the wife with her soup. Get an opinion on that. I like this. I think this is way better than American bread.
Hold on.
Daddy, I think it's kind of tastes real.
I think also I agree with you.
That is good bread. Hold on, stuff.
I agree with you there.
Here, we'll
Can I
break
have another
that.
piece?
Give you that.
It actually tastes really good with this too.
Yeah. That.
This does taste like like fresh bread.
Legit, yeah, exactly, right?
This
They got the flavor down.
I do not like the bread out of the USMREs.
Use my Fred and open up our cheese. We're gonna get some cheese on that bread.
Don't mind. Just put some cheese on it.
Okay, well, hold on.
I hate.
But yeah, that is way better than American bread, I think.
Way better.
That's the first shelf-stable bread I found so far that actually tastes like it's fresh out of the oven bread.
Well, that actually tastes like bread.
Yeah, really, like straight up bread.
Some on mine too.
Yes, my dear.
I'm gonna get some on mine, but
There's plenty.
I'll push it over. So yeah, that.
I'll get it. Don't worry.
What kind?
These take forever. I apologize for the long time here it takes to open these. But anybody who's used a P38 or anything like that, they're handy, they're useful, but they're not fast.
Oh, the other can open.
Well, I'm trying to do it legitimately. I don't want to pull out the big manual or the electric can opener because I think that's cheating. There we go.
What cheese is
Really good.
Cheddar.
You'll really
Give it a
like
smell.
cheddar cheese?
Okay.
Smells good.
Here's bread.
Let me get a knife here.
I wanna put some on mine. But nice. I wanna put mine on.
No, I'll give you a schmear. Okay. Schmear chamander. Right up, please. Smear it on. Right on. There, done. Yep.
Awesome.
I know him. Can I see your bread, please? Come on, just give me your bread, please. I'm trying to make a video here. Thank you, darling. Go ahead. Put it on there. Here you go, darling. Careful, it doesn't fall. There you go. Alright, well then you can pout and I don't know what else to tell you, honey. I can't take 10 minutes per food item. Sorry, my love. You actually pick it up. Get that on there, try that. It's good. So if you gotta ask, you can't just take.
What's the button next?
That's good.
I need button.
What do you think, Tiny? Oh, you're refusing to eat it now. Okay. All right.
Really good soup.
I'm gonna take a quick look here at our drink.
That doesn't
It's a
taste
weird
so
color.
good.
What color is it?
Like a green.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Right?
It looks like a kale drink.
Yeah, that's it.
It tastes weird.
Yeah, it is a weird flavor. I don't like this.
Wow, that soup pairs
Yeah,
very.
I don't like that.
That soup pairs very well with that coffee.
Well, good.
I already know I will
Alright.
not like it. It smells.
Yeah, right. Next, we'll check out our
I'm gonna try. I have
biscuits
a really
here.
good taste in my mouth going on. I don't want to ruin it.
Tiny. What do you think? Is that good bread with cheese? As normal, these are completely pulverized.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
bread.
these were really good the last time. I wish they weren't so crushed.
Yeah.
I'm more bread.
Not yet, honey.
Mm.
And with this, with these crackers, we got a little bit of our marmalade on there. Try that out.
I'm not trying. You can only put a little bit on
Got a
it.
little spike in the cap here. You pierce it.
Only put one drop on mine.
I want to have it.
A bit of marmalade.
I don't want any mine.
I do.
I don't.
I've always wanted to try like the marmalade.
Like Mama Lady from Belgium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good.
Like
It's good.
Miss Marmalade.
Yeah, Mama Lady.
Oh.
Oh my God. I don't want to do it.
It's pretty good.
I have to.
Yeah. Nice, sweet. I like it.
What kind of flavor does it have?
Like a jam.
I want more bread.
Yeah, I want more.
Okay, you gotta hurry. There's not that much left, girls, and I'm not.
It's like kind of like an apricot.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes, I agree. And we'll save some of these crackers too, because we gotta check out the Vegemite with our dinner. So I'm gonna save that. Let's see. That's that. Next, we'll go head over to our main course, our lamb and tomato sambal.
That's what I can't wait for.
There she is. Looks good.
That looks yummy.
Got a nice smell to it.
I'm gonna use my spoon.
Awesome.
A really nice smell to it.
It's spicy.
This one I'm not gonna try because I just don't like lamb. It's a bit too gamey for my taste. It looks
love it.
looks nice. Has a very nice smell to it.
Hold on, Sophia.
Give that over to wifey there. While she does that, I'll just pop open our
Yummy yummies.
nummy yummies, as my daughters call it, or M&Ms.
Yummy yummy.
They're nothing special. They're M&Ms. I'm sure everyone's had at
I
least.
honestly don't detect your gamey taste.
No, that's good then. Standard
And
M&Ms.
again, I was born and raised on deer meat.
Yeah, see, and
so-
I don't care for venison. I'll eat venison jerky. That's about it.
I'm so awesome.
This is really good.
M&Ms are good. And lastly, while they're passing that around, I'll finally find out what musk flavor is.
I
I don't know if you're gonna like that, so take a little.
Just a little bit.
That was good.
Yummy.
Give me one.
All right, and there we go. That's what a musk flavored lifesaver looks like.
Give me one.
That was a weird flavor.
Give me one.
Not a. I like how I didn't hear the word please out of anyone.
Please. I don't want to taste.
It's a unique taste, and I've never tasted anything like it over here in America. I'll tell you that.
I do not want it. I already don't like the smell of it.
Oh. It doesn't taste that good.
It almost tastes like potpourri.
That's how it smells.
Yeah, it smells like potpourri. And those, I'm gonna say
I
I've now
want to just pick
I have now officially tried them, and I don't like them. But anyway, there you go. We got an all-around we don't like musk flavor.
Here, take it.
But anyway, so what do we think of the lamb?
Awesome.
Sophia,
It has a,
tiny lamb. What do you think?
Lamb.
Sophia and Tiny liked it.
Okay.
I think it's really good.
Okay, hold on, honey.
It has a lot of spice to it.
Smells it. I can smell it.
Personally, I think if the spice factor is enough for my taste, I think it's a little on the. It encroaches on the spicy, like too spicy for me side almost.
Oh,
It's almost there too.
and here, did you take a sip of the tea?
No.
Let's get you
And,
on that, and then we can wrap this end up.
I don't think it needs any more spice. Somebody who really likes spice may want to add more or keep it like that.
Right.
You know,
Give the tea. We're going long here, so I gotta wrap, speed things up a little.
Mama.
the tea's really good.
All
I
right,
think
you like
that
the tea?
if there was honey, it would be way better.
There you go.
But it's good without it. But it would be top notch.
All right.
with honey.
And on that, since we're running long here, I'm gonna wrap it up here and get over to dinner. All right, and welcome back to dinner time. As you can see, we got it all laid out onto a tray here, and we have two things that we need to reconstitute with hot water. So as always, we'll take care of those first, and then get to everything else. We'll start off with what we call here in the state ramen noodles, or I know in the UK they sometimes call them pot noodles. That's a brand name, and so on. But anyway, so we got to cook noodles in 400 mils boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes. Drain them, season them, mix them. And with these, you get a lot of...
Is that ramen noodle?
I literally just said it.
Well, sometimes when you speak, I don't listen, so.
Obviously. These have, there's like chili sauce here, soy sauce, and things like that. There's chili powder, chili paste. It's really spicy, but it's really good. I've had this flavor before, and I quite enjoy it.
What is that?
Ramen noodles, I said 3 times now.
Yummy. I love noodles, but you're not putting any of the spice in.
Well, I have to.
I want to try that.
Well, I can't.
Then it's just plain noodles and
And
water.
they taste with they have no flavor, and I make a mess. And then the last thing we have to reconstitute here is some instant mashed potatoes. Open pack, add 250 mils or 1 cup of water and stir.
I want to stir.
Open her up.
You need to mix up the packet in this while you do
No,
that.
no, you can't. It's got to sit 2 to 3 minutes
Oh.
and absorb the water before you can do that.
What does it smell like?
It smells like there's a little bit of seasoning in the taters, which is a good thing. I'm not gonna measure per se. I'm just gonna.
Well, don't make them too watery. You have a
Take a
tendency to do
guess.
that sometimes.
So we'll just get our water in there. Get them mixed. Not even close.
Potatoes, probably.
Getting all the way down to the bottom here, which is always the fun part. And definitely a little more.
I love that more water.
These things absorb a lot of water.
It does.
Oh yeah.
Those are 3 things, and now I think you have to put another second.
So now let's try to get these out into this bowl. And we can finish mixing because there's definitely some flakes still at the bottom here that I just wasn't getting at. See, there they are.
Oh,
There we go.
can you eat the flakes?
Well, yeah, they're just dry potatoes is what they are. It just won't taste so great.
Just a pinch, Zach.
Go.
That's a big clump.
Baby's laughing at her sister off camera here. That's what all that noise is. Still a bit dry.
You're putting on
Alright, so we got our potatoes reconstituted here. They have a pretty good flavor to them. Our noodles are just about ready over here. Try to get some of our crumbs out of there. While that's going on, we'll take a gander at our peppered steak bar by Jack Links. There she is.
What's that?
It's a beef, like a
Beef
beef
jerky.
jerky.
Color beef jerky. I think it's going to be simple.
Why don't you cut it up into little pieces? That way the girls could try
Well,
it.
I don't have a knife, so
I can eat.
I'll just tear a little piece and nice peppered flavor. Nice otherwise jerky flavor. I like it.
Tiny. Want some beef jerky?
While I'm chewing on this, I'll pop open our Vegemite or yeast extract.
What's the better one?
Gross.
I'm not eating that.
A bit of cracker.
Dad, Noah. Are you
There's our Vegemite there.
I'm toast. Mommy. Mommy.
Oh, it's so salty.
Give me the cheese.
It's a really weird flavor. I don't mind it. I don't think it's all that bad. Now this isn't part of the ration, this is my own drink at this point.
Noah's laughing crazy.
That's good. She's a cute little baby and she's allowed to laugh wherever she wants.
I made to laugh like that when I was.
So, next, we'll check out our chicken and wild rice. Wasn't the color I was expecting when I opened it. That should be interesting.
What is that?
Chicken and wild rice.
Yeah.
Definitely a more interesting color than I was expecting.
It looks like it's in tomato sauce.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
There's something stuck between my teeth that I can't get out.
There we go.
It looks to be the same sauce that was in with the lamb.
I would say smells it too.
How is it?
It's really good.
That one.
Hold on.
It's really good. I'll get a spoon.
Get 2 spoons out of there.
I like it. I like that. So I'll pass that around.
Looks like there's a big chunk of tomato in there.
Yeah, I think so.
I have to come this way together.
Right.
And next we'll take a spoonful of our taters here. So honestly, what you could do, and what I would have ended up doing is, I would have taken my main course there, and I would have just straight up mixed it with the taters.
Hi, buddy.
Look at there's
And you know what? For that, just to experiment with that, I'll get a little of that, get a little of that.
I think.
I do not know what this is.
And it's delicious. And Sophia, you need to stop moving around here, honey. You're moving around my background. You're really just making things not good.
I'm gonna.
It's good with the taters. Val, you want to try with a little tater?
No.
They're really good. These are actually really good mashed potatoes too. They're better than the American ones, I think. They're pretty on par with the Canadian ones, which I actually quite enjoy.
You know what's funny?
A clown.
I really enjoyed that lamb, but that I do not like the taste of it.
No?
Mm-mm.
I think it's pretty good.
I do not enjoy that at
I
all.
like this.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So while that's going on, this is just about ready. I'm gonna go try to drain off a little bit of the water here. I went a little too water happy on this.
Yeah.
Be a little too soupy for my taste.
Hey Zack, are you gonna make it the way you usually make it and put butter in it?
No.
No, that wouldn't be in keeping with the spirit of using what I got here. The one real exception I make for that is my milk.
What is that?
Seasoning.
Seasoning. Put some seasoning. Can I mix it up?
No, honey, I got it, babe.
And then I want to take the first try, Daddy. Can I?
Solidified a little, unfortunately, some of that.
Yeah, it's chunky.
Do you have enough water in there that it will?
It should, yeah.
You can't open up the whole.
Try to see if I can't get this all in one shot here. Make life a little easier. I know some of this is chili paste. There's sesame oil, and I think soy sauce. I believe
What's that?
those are the
stuff?
three.
I think
three
that's
products.
The soy sauce is what the
Yeah.
black stuff is.
Yeah,
soy
I
sauce.
think it's a soy sauce
So,
because soy
if I remember correctly, because I've had this before, and that's how I know I like it.
My dad's gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna take the first try. I'm taking my first try.
Still got a fair amount of water in there, so that should turn. I tend to like this a little less moist, but
And he usually adds butter in it too. If you ever try,
typical ramen noodles, I
if you ever
butter.
try typical ramen noodle at home,
Throw a little pat of butter in there first.
Yeah, throw a little bit of butter in before you put the seasoning in. Mix it up until the butter melts, and make sure there's a teeny bit of water at the bottom.
You need moisture, yeah.
To moisten it up, along with enough of the butter, and then put the seasoning
There you
packet in,
go.
stir it up, and eat it like that. You'll thank me later.
I'll let the girl here get a taste. I'll bring over a little bit to show you what she looks like. Don't take it too much. It's spicy. That's good. I've always liked that. You get a burn out of that chili powder that's in there, and yeah, it's good. I love it. We're like, yeah, baby cakes. So get that out of the way here. Move that there, and we'll check out our
The canned pears.
diced pears in syrup.
I'm excited for those. Except for the syrup part. I don't like usually eat them in syrup. I like them in
Daddy.
the juices.
I'm not doing this all.
I hope not.
I bet.
Hey, Buggy.
Hi, Bugger.
What's the baby doing? Are you in a little bit of a better mood? Or are you getting tired?
Dad, look how much I
That's good, honey. You have too much personality for such a little
What
person.
is that?
You have a huge personality in a little tiny baby package, girl.
I can take a little bit of this, Daddy, and a little bit of this.
All right, there's our pears. Since I'm
Pails.
I'll
go.
try those since you don't like them.
yeah, there you go. And I'll open up the chocolate while she's doing that.
I'll be honest with you. It says
The chocolate went. You
oh
can
my
see
God, the chocolate's terrible.
it's completely bloomed. That's weird because the rest of the ration is perfectly fine, but that's completely shot. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. It's completely bloomed. It's no good.
The pears.
That's unfortunate.
The pears taste really good.
Yeah,
They
good.
stay in syrup, but I don't.
Got more Mentos. Yeah.
I don't taste the syrup.
Give me
I
two.
taste
Oh, good.
the
I
more
want
of
to
the
eat two
juice.
at once.
More of the juice.
Well, that's a good thing.
And
Because the syrup's mainly sugar, so you don't really want
yeah,
to
it
taste
doesn't
that.
really taste syrupy to me.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
What's left?
And you know me with my canned pears. I love. I always ask for them.
Mint toast
Yep.
time.
And with that comes to the end of this review. So as always, thanks you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the ADF Menu G ration. And as always, let's stay safe out there, wear our masks, keep our head up, and we'll all get through this together. As always, please subscribe, like, comment below. And that'll go ahead and do it for me on this review. So stick around for the next one. I got another menu H of this that'll be coming out after this video. So stick around.